Yo, I want y'all to watch this Tyler Shough video, the compilation that is online right now, letting people know that he did a good job this week. Like, y'all remember Tyler Shough during the draft process, the type of throws that he was making. Tyler Shough is not him, okay? But Tyler Shough is playing. He's playing football. So I want y'all to understand that it's not just about whether you're good or bad, it's about the opportunity. Shador Sanders ain't got no opportunity. Shedeur ain't got no opportunity. I want you to understand that Shedeur needs an opportunity in order for him to show you what he got. The Cleveland Browns are playing Dillon Gabriel, and they're crashing out on Dillon Gabriel. You're watching Tyler Shough just do regular quarterback stuff, all right? And I'm sure the New Orleans Saints offensive line is better than the Cleveland Browns offensive line, but they're not elite. You understand what I'm saying? Tyler Shough stood in there and just threw that pass. He's doing regular quarterback stuff. Shador Sanders is way better than Tyler Shough. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to convince anybody that Shador Sanders is better than Tyler Shough. You know why? Because Shedeur is not playing. The Cleveland Browns do not want to give Shador Sanders an opportunity to show what he has. This is unheard of. This is crazy. Look around the NFL. Everybody that Shedeur came in with, I believe, have gotten an opportunity. I'm highlighting the word opportunity because that's all we're looking for. I know y'all want to call us Shedeur fans delusional and all kinds of words. Y'all want to call us whatever y'all want to call us. I get it. I understand it. We're clowns. We're a circus. We're all kinds of things you want to call us. But in the black community, the way that we determine who's the best is that we got to go head to head. And that ain't no Diddy, that ain't no, baby oil, that ain't no nothing. We got to go head to head. You can't sell us nothing and tell us that this person is the best person. He's a supercomputer that seems like he has a virus. You can't keep telling us that this person is a supercomputer, but you're not willing to put him head to head with our guy. That's all we're looking for. Dillon Gabriel has gotten every opportunity that he could have gotten. Son is not even white, but he's getting white privilege. I don't even know how that works. I guess he's white adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Like he's light skinned enough to get white privilege. Like how does that work? I understand the J-Lo factor, but he's not even a J-Lo. Son is from Hawaii. He's like aloha. And son is getting white privilege without being white. Like, how does that work? Like dude is black. You know what I'm saying? Son is black, but he's getting white privilege. White boys are babies. They're young men. They're young people. You know what I'm saying? If you go all the way back to the Vice President J.D. Vance talking about those 30-year-old people that got their emails linked, talking about they're young people and they don't want their careers to be ruined. Like, Dillon Gabriel is he's getting that privilege without even earning it. I don't even know how this works. Dillon Gabriel is playing every game, every down. If you look back and you look at the situation that we're talking about, right? Joe Flacco, when he was doing poorly, at least they gave Dillon Gabriel an opportunity as a QB2 to jump in there and see if we could get a spark. Dillon Gabriel stays in the game. Shedeur doesn't come in to see if we can get a spark. So can somebody explain that to me? I don't even know how that works. Where you got another QB that you don't even want to see. You drafted him. Like you really did draft Shedeur. So if you haven't seen what he can do, right, in a real game situation, because he lit it up in the preseason, we know what's on tape. And you, Kevin Stefanski, you drew back the entourage. You took back the help that he had, and you let him crash out on that last game in the preseason. So you know what he can do. You know what he's capable of. You know he wants to raise that watch. You know he's capable of raising that watch. The only way that watch comes up is when Shedeur shines. And you know Shedor's a star. And you cannot put a star under a bushel without the lights leaking out. So don't play with me, man. You're playing yourself. You're not playing us. We the Shedeur fans, we know what's happening. We know what the real is. But you want to play games like Shedeur ain't ready. Dylan Gabriel's a supercomputer. But we know that there's a virus on that computer. You want to hide it like there's no virus on that computer, but you can't go 20, 30 yards with Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur would not even listen to you. He would just throw it 30 yards because he got it. He's the quarterback. You're the play caller. You're just the head coach. So he knows what to do already. His dad would just get out of the way when he was the head coach. You don't even want to get out of the way. But Shedeur will make you get out of the way. You know that for a fact because you as the head coach, you don't determine where he throws the ball. You just give him the options to throw the ball. Stefanski, whatever your name is. Stefanski. You say, okay, read number 1, read number 2, read number 3, read number 4. And Shedeur decides who he's going to throw to. You know that you don't have control over that. That's why you won't put Shedeur in. We all know that. We all know that Shedeur ain't going to just take the first read like Dylan Gabriel's doing, dinking and dunking all over the daggone place. Nobody got no time for that. Dinking, dunking, daggone place like that's the DDDP. DDP. Come on, son. What we talking about? We watching Tyler Shough on your screen. I'm over here talking over Tyler Shough footage. Tyler Shough, where we saw him in the draft, we couldn't believe that he got drafted. And here goes Tyler Shough scoring touchdowns, throwing passes. We know that Shedeur is capable of what you're looking at on your screen, but he ain't got no opportunity. That's what it all boils down to. Shedeur needs opportunity. And Kevin Stefanski would not give it to him because he's trying to protect his third-round draft pick in Dylan Gabriel. Mr. Dwarf, Mr. Shorty, Mr. Short Arms, Mr. I ain't tall enough to see over the offensive line, the defensive line. Mr. I'm being protected. Whatever you want to say. You want to protect Dylan Gabriel? Just trade Shedeur. We're the Shedeur fans. We're just waiting for an opportunity. That's all it is. An opportunity. And we understand that he ain't going to get it with you. Whatever reason why you hate him, we don't even know. Because you're not telling us. You're not telling us why you hate Shedeur. You go into these meetings, you won't even call his name. You won't even say Shedeur. When they ask you a question about Shedeur, you mention Dylan Gabriel. You don't even mention Shedeur. I don't know if Deion Sanders, maybe one day, maybe like Deion Sanders, when y'all were growing up, like he stole your girlfriend or something like that. I don't know. I have no idea. But I know something's going on. There has to be something personal because we saw Dylan Gabriel shade Shador Sanders on the sideline. Where to do that at? Not even in Brooklyn we don't do that. Like someone will give you a dap for, you know what I'm saying, hey man, good game, you know what I'm saying, just keep your head up. He won't give you that kind of team membership. He won't, you know, that whole thing where you do that camaraderie. He wants to build that with you. But Dylan Gabriel knows the heat that's coming. He knows he's performing terribly. He knows he's trash. So he knows like, yo, I know when you get in this game, I know you're going to take my spot. I know the first throw that you're going to throw, even if it's an incompletion, the whole world is going to hear about it. So let me not give you that, whatever it is you're looking for. You're just going to shade Shedeur, not even shake the man's hand. Son, you're a coward. Like, where they do that at? What kind of man don't shake another man's hand that extends his hand to say, hey, man, I'm extending my hand to you? What kind of man don't do that? That's weird business. And again, like I said, we're watching Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough, the guy in the draft that was the laughing stock playing football, and Shador Sanders, who was projected to be the number 1 overall pick, who happened to go not first round, but 5th round, has not seen any action in the actual season of this 2020-2025 season. That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really amazing. But hey, man, look, God's time is the right time. So we just pray that Shedeur will have his opportunity pretty soon, because you can't hide a star under a bushel without the lights leaking out. I go by the name of Harry B. You know the B means billion. I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace out.